Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to start a new series where I play some Last Stand 2.0 every day until I figure out how to make a guide for it. Today I'm going to be trying. I've already played a bit before just to get a grasp of some of the new stuff, and I'm going to be trying support. I have played it before, but I am not very comfortable with anything because I do not have enough experience yet. So let's see what I find. All right, so this is this castle map. I'm one of my least favorites. This is definitely better than these ones, in my opinion. Smart, I just never have gone. I don't think it's really worth it. Forger, I don't think I've chosen, but I think it could be useful. But I like Frostband, and at least the concept. Now, the reason I'm choosing Healer is because actually I think it might be the best for just playing individually. And I'll explain why later, but yeah. Oh, there's just lots of arrows here. Might as well take those. With this, I'm just gonna get some armor because you don't start with armor with this. I also get unlimited ice balls, so I less like I don't have to care as much about preserving them. Like here, this is a beautiful time to just pop those two because it does a lot of damage. I don't care about it otherwise. I'm getting so many arrows here, might as well take them. Or wave five starting. If they spawn here, I'm still chill. All right, they did. Uh, do this. Honestly, I think they made the pathfinding for these mob the worst because I see so many times they just get stuck like on a wall. I don't know if I'll see it. And for well, I know they actually improved the like pathfinding between yesterday and today. But yeah, this is one advantage. I could just shoot him and get him health back. So if you're on a team where you know the people, then that's actually really useful because I just healed them up from like 20 health to back to full basically. And oh yeah, these arrows I'm gonna take. Why you ideally don't want to buy arrows ever? That or you want to buy them exactly once. There's there's like very rarely. I think I moved. Anyway, this is the advantage I was thinking about. And what at least as of now, I haven't tried all the kits yet. I think this is the best. You can get splash healing, which does the same as the bottle, but it costs 1 iron. It's already cheaper than something that was being used, and those are good. And you can use it on more than one people at once. I didn't use it on more than one there, but I could have, which is what really matters for that. And again, if you know who you're playing with, especially this becomes really good because then I can just capitalize on it. I can coordinate like everyone to meet up at one point to get healed and such. Because the mobs aren't really that much harder. It was just annoying for me in the beginning because I think they like increased the rank by like 0.5 blocks or something like that. Like it's almost irrelevant how much it increased by, but like it made a difference on me because I've played this game mode. I played 1.0 a lot, and it's here. Like I can buy regen and instant healing. I generally prefer getting instant healing ones. And yes, it does take up my coal, but I don't care too much about it. Like it's not that expensive for what it gives me. This is two bosses, and they're both zombies. I'm hoping my teammates can just deal with one of them or so. Besides, regen bosses are just annoying to deal with because they just take lots of it. Here, let me just use my ice balls to get some damage on them. And now I don't mind just killing them real quick. So many arrows. Now I need to pop one of these, but First, let me just look at these. I don't. This one's not bad, Bloodlust, but I don't really want any of them, and I also gamble quite a bit. So Ninja is just great. I really like it, but Black Ops also a really good option, especially for healer because it's basic guarantees. You can get like a splash healing potion. But yeah, I prefer to get Ninja. I think it's just the best upgrade you can get. So yeah, when the option presents itself, I'm almost always taking Ninja. Unless I already have it, because then sometimes if there's something else that's really good, then I might take that. Because I don't know if the buffs can stack yet, and I also don't really know a way to prove if they can or cannot. If I can prove that they can, then I would almost certainly take multiple ninjas, because that almost guarantees that I just don't die. Even when like the enemies get really high level, like do lots of damage, I should say. All right. Oh yeah, these hired golems. I haven't really done much gameplay. Like, I don't really know if they're stronger. I know they have more HP, at least in the early rounds, than the stone golems or moonstone golems or whatever they're called. But yeah, I'm gonna run away a bit because I'm low health, so I'm just gonna get healing. And this is why it's like healers like almost thoroughly the best when you have a team. Again, especially if you can coordinate with your team, because then you don't have to do as much damage. Your team can do that. There's one enemy left, and either there's a golem. Yeah, there's. I'm gonna let my teammates deal with that while I just kind of stay back a bit. Because I do need to get some healing. And there's also no point getting apple here because even if I don't need as much health, this costs the same amount. It just gives me more. Like apple would probably leave me like one or two health off max or whatever, let's say, which is definitely not true. Be far less, but like this way I just get back to full. And they're dead. And yes, like strafing back and forward is I think it became more effective with 2.0. Before I was always striping like left and right, but I do find myself doing back and forward more. But yeah, like that's what I mean. Like the pathfinding is not doing very well. Like if I go to level, yeah, it does fine. And sure, sometimes it does fine, whatever. That guy's like irrelevant. I can just deal with him. And yeah, you can still walk through most. And also, I have not gone very far, so like my advice in the for the later stuff isn't as good because that is like it gets weirder. Like I remember a gorilla, which I don't play survival, so I basically just have never seen before, so that was just weird for me. I'm gonna actually hold off on using oh bears. Yeah, these are I also saw these guys basically for the first time in this mode, and yeah, they did change the pathfinding because before, like I'll show you after I deal with these, and yeah, you can still strafe like left and right. Oh God, what is this lag? Okay, what was that like? My team has no less. And that is an issue I find though. A lot of people just like me aren't as experienced, so it's harder to get further with strangers, I find. But so I'm gonna be playing another game. This time I'm still gonna be using. I mean, actually, I'll try to change if I can. But yeah, like a day or two ago, it was actually impossible. Like healer kind of sucked. Besides the one iron splash instant healing, because you couldn't hit your teammates with the arrows. They fixed that as you saw. But so yeah, it used to be bad, like really bad, but no, it's not bad. Not that bad. Why is he get the okay? I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna try to tank this time. I've never played with it before, so this will truly be my first time with it. And I assume it gives you a sword, but I honestly don't know. Yeah, it does, and it gives you regen potions, which I don't mind. You know what? Because I'm playing tank, I'm gonna choose tank. Okay, so you can buy defense and regen potions for like just really cheap. Yeah, and in regular potions you can buy this stuff. But I don't think there's a real point in getting instant healing with this. So there are three. So this, it seems like it's not bad or anything, but I don't know. But yeah, this is what I mean, like the pathfinding. Like sometimes monsters just get stuck on walls, which is not good. Like before they actually chase you better. Before like they could rechange like priorities and all. And I'm not gonna say that before it was perfect or anything. They still got stuck on walls, just less frequently from my experience. Alright, but that is something good. But it gives you the two like technical upgrades that I recommend getting first. But yeah, that's something annoying. I find like more people are dying quicker. So you lose your team lives like really quickly. And I mean, look at the team I have. I have like good amount of players, but only like two or three people are actually doing anything. At least there are some people that are just hitting back and doing good. Like we have five people. I see at most three do anything, and so far it's only been coming from one side. So like I don't really know how you could fix that, but yeah. That's not the only enemy this wave, but I mean I might as well kill. Oh wait, can the monsters not go back into the portals now? That was really annoying yesterday. I don't know if they fixed that yet. And yeah, this is what I mean by pathfinding. Like at least they used to go to players, but sometimes now they just walk into. He hit himself. What? He's hitting himself, I think. Okay. So now that like I have it, I can actually confirm that tank is really useful, like as a ability or whatever. Because if I get hit again, oh never mind. I thought it worked differently. I thought it like if you lost your full shield, then that also like impacted everything. Oh, I can buy a shield pot for like a lot cheaper. Why is it not placed in kit or is it? Yeah, no, it's not. That's weird. So see, they're all targeting this person. I should buy it. But like these zombies, where is it going? Why is it targeting? It not even hitting me. I'm right in front of it. But the thing is, it wasn't targeting anything. Like if there was a person there, maybe I could get it. But so yeah, I would say the pathfinding is still pretty broken. It's better from before though. It's not much better, but it's certainly a bit better. And yes, this is what I mean. Like I have three teammates. I'm the only one I see doing anything. And two people just respawn, and now we're down a team life. It's annoying when I'm like the one who dies much later on, because I'm like actually doing stuff. But yeah, tank isn't bad. I really need to see if things stack though. It's like if I can get two tanks, let's say, and I get six shield, then I think that vampire might be a bit better or whatever. But oh, I actually got cross, but that was a misclick. Well, actually, yeah, let me get a shield pot though. It's only 5 gold, which is really cheap, honestly. It gives me 40, which is a good deal, honestly. Like saying, why is this showing? The Okay, that's weird. Bro, what is my team doing? Why am I the one dealing with this? So what is this boss doing? Wait, something I think would be cool would be like, so here, for example, like, yeah, the tank class, it doesn't start with anything, right? Any of those Moonstone upgrades. I think it'd be really cool if classes start with some, like, for example, assassin could get like pickpocket or something, and tank could get tank. Healer could get like the forger or something like that to make the classes a bit more useful. I guess here I'm gonna be able to test tank, like to see more so just to see if you can stack upgrades. Punch me. I think that showed 6. I could be mistaken. I'm not Garrett. I think, like it literally stacks my inventory. Or it should. How can I check like best though? Because when I'm getting hit, they just do damage. I'm not even getting any shield half the time. I don't know. Wait, skeleton maybe? I'm left with 1. Let me see how much damage it does. So I'm actually immune to skeletons like this. I think they do more than 2 damage. So here. Yeah, you do lots of damage, so I don't think I get to see like how much heal. I was stuck at 1 there, so I do think that tank's sad. So it might be a good idea to just get like a bunch of tank, because then like later on you should be chill, to just be almost immortal. Like it's not immortality because well, you have to get hit and all, and you could definitely get hit like a lot. But as I saw with that skeleton there, as soon as I tanked the first hit, I couldn't take more damage. Like it wasn't doing anything to me. I could have stayed there for eternity. Unless like there's some way for the mobs to do higher damage, like a crit almost. But I wouldn't know of anything like that. So yeah, I think like that works. I think you might be able to achieve like become semi immortal. Like if I go here, they can do damage to me though. Why? Why could the other one not? Not give 3 shield after taking damage, right? Okay, so these skeletons are stronger than that other one. The mobs actually just might scale too far. For what I know, like when you reach like high rounds, you might even get to the point where like I get 1 shot, and that's when it becomes useless. Which is why I still think Ninja is the best upgrade. Because if you just don't get hit, you don't take damage. That's a different way of negating damage in this. And it's a better way of negating damage because this just like gives you compensation for the damage that heals you for the damage. He respawned. Why? Like this man doesn't even have armor yet. Like, bruh. Like, if I move here, he's not targeting me. He's targeting like the line I was in. I don't know how that happened or how you can fix it or whatever, but I would definitely say that needs to be fixed. It is. So yeah, like honestly, I'm kind of torn on this like update. I don't know if I like it or not. Because on one hand, like it is cool. I do like that challenge and all, but I feel like it kind of broke the game a bit. And not the like it introduced broken items or anything. Like the game itself doesn't feel like it's fully ready. Feels almost like a beta. Like these bears, if I just move, they're all just gonna slide into that wall. They're not attacking me. They're choosing to attack the wall. Okay, I mean, we're not gonna talk about that. But so I can really easily just pick off one bear and it's dead because it can't do anything unless it's like a lot of them are working together. See there, my teammate knocked that bear into me, so I got hit. Otherwise, I would have been fine. Here, I can just kind of bully this one. Like it can't do anything. I can put it like just there because our attack range is so much larger than these mobs that like if they aren't like absurdly fast, then they're just done when they get into a corner, which wasn't as big of a deal in the past, in my opinion. Because it was pretty hard for them to get into a corner unless they were skeletons, which you could like really easily group together and just have kill each other. Well, like otherwise you had to like, run in circles to group them together, and that was kind of the same thing. But it felt less broken. It felt like you were doing something to achieve that result. Didn't feel like this. I also think it's hard to walk through the mobs now. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna go much longer in this game. I mean, like I could I probably will off camera, but this game's really harsh for me to do by myself. I find because it just takes so long now. Like before, I could really easily get through a wave at least because I think that's actually less because of the time and more so because I found it more fun. It wasn't even necessarily more of a challenge. It was like testing skills. Here, the steer's in this corner, and I already know I've won the encounter. This golem is just kind of chilling here. I already know I've won. Like, that golem, these zombies, they're just chilling. Yeah, I like they can't do anything. Like I don't know, like your teammates also are kind of the bigger weakness in this new update. Like, was a changeling strong as strong as its weakest link. Yeah, you can really feel that here, in my opinion. But I could definitely clear all of these guys out. It would just take me time. So a teammate's big job here is to just help with time, or like if because yeah, the mob their pathfinding needs work because like that shouldn't happen. Like they already shouldn't be able to phase through blocks, but like I'm more okay with that, I would say. Like this is stupid. You're on 30 health. Go heal up. I have exactly enough iron for iron sword, so I'm just gonna take it because it helps clear the rounds faster, which is the main thing I need. But let me go check upgrades. Like I don't want any of these. I might as well reroll. I actually could use speedy. That's really useful. So I'm probably just gonna use that. Like here, I think I genuinely already won this, and I'm just standing still, which was already true with the melee bosses there. So I'm not complaining about that. But what I am complaining about is like he just rammed into that wall and just stood there. He didn't do anything else. See, like this is what I mean. My teammate, he didn't kill me there, but that very well could have. Because like, look how much damage he did. He did like 94 damage in one hit. Like I wouldn't survive very long against. My teammate's dead. I can just, and of course I lagged. But anyways, that's it for the video. Bye.